Come with me to go Xbox 360 game hunting at all the GameStops in my city. The first GameStop was kind of, your average GameStop. However, they didn't actually have any of the Xbox 360 games out on the floor, though they did have like an entire drawer of them behind the counter, and they were actually cool enough to kind of let me look through them, and I was able to pick up Rayman Origins, and we also picked up Gears 5 for the heck of it. Moving to the next GameStop, it's probably the biggest GameStop in my city, though it's not technically a retro GameStop. They actually have a really good selection of 360 games, PS3 games, even some PS2 games. And here I ended up picking up Sleeping Dogs. The next GameStop also had some Xbox 360 games, though not nearly as many as the second one, and we ended up picking up Saints Row 2. And then we headed to the only remaining GameStop that is in a mall, because malls are dead, and this one being in a mall is pretty small, though surprisingly they actually do have 360 games out. And I ended up picking up Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, which is a game that I've always heard is super cool, but I've never played before, so should actually be pretty fun. The next GameStop sadly did not have any 360 games, so we ended up not getting anything there, and then we went to the last GameStop. They had some 360 games. We ended up getting Mercenaries 2, which I've actually never played. I remember playing the first one back in the day and it was amazing, but I actually never played the second. And that was my trip around town, going to all the different GameStops and trying to find 360 games. So yeah, pretty hit or miss on what you can find 360 wise at GameStop, but you can find some decent stuff and the prices aren't too terrible, though you'll probably find a lot more at your local game stores.